Hey guys, I'm just gonna be waiting for a few more people to join. Hello there. Thank you for joining us today. This live is proudly sponsored by Budweiser Zero. So Budweiser, they reached out to me and they wanted to pretty much challenge me to create a recipe. So that's when I came across birria. I really thought about it, and birria is really good. So I was like, what better way than to up it, to make it really good, than to be adding some Budweiser Zero. And I'm glad I did. I did this recipe already before when I went camping just to test it out, and it was incredible. And the way I came across birria was like, man, there is so many people in love with it. So that's why I decided to go and up it by using Budweiser Zero. So here are some of the ingredients I'm going to show you guys right now, the whole process. I'm also going to be showing you how to cook it. I'm going to be using a Dutch oven. So we're going to sear the meat first. Let me show you the meat here. So I got some chuck roast, and I got also some beef ribs, and I already salted them. So all we're going to be doing is searing them right now in the cast iron. All right, so as far as the ingredients, I'm going to bring you guys down low so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So I got some chilies here. So this is pretty much the what goes into your sauce. I got some ancho chilies. I got some guajillos, some bay leaves, cinnamon, garlic, onion, beef bouillon, and coarse salt. So luckily for you guys, I already have all that boiling in there, and I'm going to show you guys how to blend it up right now and make the sauce. You can ask me a question. All right, so first I'm going to move you guys in closer and just show you how to sear the meat, and then we're going to blend up all the sauce too. All right, we're going to go for a ride, okay? So I got my Dutch oven here preheating. I'm going to go ahead and just give the meat a quick sear so you guys can see. Put you guys down a little low. So I got my wife here. She's going to ask me a few questions. So these are the short ribs.
Hi guys, this is Victoria, Miguel's wife. So I'm going to ask him a couple of questions. So what is your favorite thing about adding Bud Zero to this birria recipe?
Well, Budweiser Zero really brings out the flavors. It actually ups the flavor really well. And I recommend you guys give it a go for yourselves. I'm going to be placing a link in my description box just so you guys can go ahead and find a place where you guys can get your hands on some Budweiser Zero.
So another question is, what is special about birria and what do you like about this recipe?
Well, what I love about birria is just all the flavors. The chilies, you got your sweet, you got your smoky, your savory. Just everything pretty much comes together. You got your sweetness and just how tender the meat is. So once you guys see a sear like that, you guys want to go ahead and sear it. It's going to be a really quick sear.
So you have a question from Ulises. He's asking, you don't add oil before you add the meat?
I added just a little bit of avocado oil in here. And that's all you need.
Saludos de Chile. That's a long way. You got viewers from the UK.
Oh, hello everybody. Thank you guys for joining. So we're making this birria recipe. We're going to be using Budweiser Zero. So as soon as all that's already searing, we're going to go ahead and start adding our Budweiser Zero. So it comes like this. And the cool thing about Budweiser Zero, there's no alcohol, no sugar, and only 50 calories per can. So you guys can enjoy this anywhere, anytime. So we're going to be adding 3 cans. Just like that.
So you have a question from Nick. He says,
Beef broth.
are you gonna chomp at the end of this?
Yo, definitely I am. I'm gonna show you guys how to make the taco. So what you want to do, I'm also gonna blend up the sauce. I just added about 4 cups of beef broth. Now I'm gonna be blending my sauce. We're gonna be adding it. We're gonna let this boil away for about 2.5 to 3 hours.
So there's a question from one of the viewers. They're asking, why do you use avocado oils versus olive oil?
Avocado oil is good for high heat cooking and high heat searing. All right, guys, I'm gonna move you guys back now to my blender. And this way we can go ahead and blend up all the chilies.
You have another question saying, are those boneless short ribs?
No, they're bone in.
Bone in.
Yeah. So you guys can see the blender here. Let me put you down a little bit.
Saludos from Texas.
Put my high heat glove on. So I got all my chilies here and everything. It's already all nice and softened up. We're gonna go ahead and blend it up. And that's what we're gonna be adding to our birria here. All right, so I'm gonna get my tongs. I might spill a little bit, but oh well. So you wanna add all these ingredients in here, including all the broth that is in. Yep, spilling everywhere. It's all right, just clean it up.
Another question. Does the flavor profile change if you use a different beer?
I haven't tried that myself yet, but what I can tell you is Bud Zero really does improve it really well. And you know, it makes me not really want to try anything else because Bud Zero is great. It's the first time I tried it with beer, and I must say it's really, really good. Now we're gonna dump all this juice.
We got a lot of viewers. East LA, France.
Hello, thank you guys for joining. We're cooking with Bud Zero. So now we're gonna go ahead and blend it up. And you wanna blend it until real smooth. You guys can strain it if you like, but sorry, it's gonna be a little loud here.
One of your viewers are asking what's in the blender.
Okay.
So these are the spices.
In the blender, guys, I have all these spices here. This is beef bouillon, coarse salt, and I'm going to be posting the actual post at the end of the live. You guys can see all the ingredients. So it's gonna be another video. I got onion, bay leaves, cinnamon, garlic, ancho, and guajillo. And that's what I blended here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pour all this onto the Dutch oven here. So you guys can see me there. Better angle there. I'm gonna bring you guys in close one more time just to, sorry for all the rides, but you know, the angles here. There you go. So this is what it looks like right now. Like I said, some people, they like to strain it. Some people don't. It's all, you know, personal preference. If you guys do want to, it's up to you. But now we're just gonna mix it all in.
We have another viewer. They're asking a question about what grill will you be using today?
What grill? Oh, I'm using the Master Built for this. So now we're gonna go ahead and cover it up. So put the lid on it. So we're gonna let this ride for about 2.5 to 3 hours. But luckily for you guys, I already cooked another batch, so you guys will see that in a minute. Yes, if you guys really want to impress, your family, I recommend you guys try the birria recipe with the Bud Zero. They're gonna be blown away because I don't know that I can remember. I never seen anybody use any beer in birria ever. So now, one thing that I did forget to add is gonna be my salt and my beef bouillon onto the birria here. And where's?
So, what other recipes are you excited to try with Bud Zero?
With Bud Zero, I can't wait to try out some deep fried fish. So fish tacos, some fried, any seafood is gonna go really well. It's gonna pair excellently with Bud Zero. There we go. All right, so now I added my beef bouillon and my salt. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just stir this. Cover it up. There we go. The grill is running at about 600 degrees, so it's gonna be boiling the whole time. So now I have my other one here. So this one, if anybody wants to join, come over. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this one already. It's already cooked. So this is how it looks like when it's done. Let me push you guys down a little bit lower. So when it's cooked all the way, and what you can make with this, you can we're gonna make tacos. So you can do with cheese, without cheese, however you like. I'm gonna be adding some onions, cilantro, and then we're gonna be dipping it like in a soup. See, so everything right here is already all. What I did, remove the bones from the beef ribs and I shredded it. So after 2.5 hours, it came out just like this. And the sauce reduced by about half. And I'm really hungry, so go ahead and just move some of this stuff out of the way. I have my induction burner where I'm gonna be heating up my pan. We're gonna go ahead and build those tacos. Move this out of the way here. No questions?
So we have a question. Is Bud Zero non-alcoholic?
Yes, Bud Zero is non-alcoholic. It doesn't have any alcohol in it. So you can enjoy it anytime without sacrificing, you know, if you don't want to drink alcohol, or anytime pretty much with any family member. All right, so I'm gonna move this. We're gonna go ahead and start the induction burner, get this nice and hot. We're gonna warm up tortillas and we're gonna make some tacos here.
So a viewer wants to ask you, there's a couple of viewers. They're asking, how many grills do you have?
How many grills do I have? I have about 15 or so grills. I mean, they all do their own, you know, special thing. I like to experiment. I like to cook in all different grills. That's just how I like to do it. So I cook on many different ones, barrels, you know, kettle grills. But yeah, I really like that. Hi guys. So right now we're gonna be making these tacos. I'm just heating up my griddle here, my griddle pan. And then we're gonna go ahead and warm up tortillas, make it real good. And I'm hoping you guys give this recipe a try. You guys can tag me if you do. Tag Budweiser Zero, and that'll be awesome.
Do you have a cheese?
Yeah. Right there. All right, so I'm gonna put you guys down right there. I don't know if you guys can see the pan. Can you see it? Can you see the pan?
Hold on, it's slow. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't wait to try other recipes. Really excited. You know, the next one up is gonna be some fish tacos, real crispy, with some a nice vinaigrette cabbage. This is getting real hot now. So what you want to do, you guys want to dip your tortilla right into that sauce, and then you're gonna let it pretty much set it on the plate here. Okay. Just like that. So probably within about, I want to say not even a minute or so, we're gonna flip it and we're gonna be adding our cheese, our meat, and then at the very end we're gonna be adding some cilantro and some onion.
A lot of people are loving the shirt. They're wondering if there's going to be any giveaways for Bud Zero
And
shirts.
if giveaways, yeah, I'll go ahead and reach out to them and see if they want to go ahead and do a giveaway. This way you guys can try also the beer. But if not, you guys can always find the link in my bio, and then you guys pretty much see where you guys can get the Bud Zero. So you guys can give this recipe a go. Okay. I need a spatula. I need a spatula.
Someone said, make it in the smoker.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I can try. Yeah, I can smoke up the meat first. Then we can finish it up, braising it in the Dutch oven. That's actually gonna be real good as well. Like I said, we're cooking with Budweiser Zero today. We're making birria. This just brings your recipe up a notch. You impress your family members by using it. Like I said, nobody's seen it. I've never seen it before, and definitely worth a try or worth a go. You guys can make it even for Cinco de Mayo's coming up. That's gonna be a great recipe. You guys want to go ahead and give it a try.
There's another funny question.
All right. So the tortillas looks like this now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the meat. Just like that. We're gonna be adding some cheese.
Someone's asking, when is your cookbook coming out?
My cookbook, hopefully in the near future. All right, just like so. You guys gotta be careful when you fold it, because it's pretty hot. All right, so this is one way you can eat it with cheese. The other way is gonna be just with the meat, cilantro, and onion. You guys want to really let this get nice and crispy. That way when you dip it in the sauce, it's not all soggy. So we'll see how this goes.
So someone says, does it mess with the flavor if you use regular beer? I think it tastes the same.
It might taste the same. So you guys want to give that a go. If you guys want to do it with traditional Budweiser, you can as well. But I tried it with this, with Budweiser Zero. It's awesome. It's excellent. I forgot to pin a comment.
Oh, what? In the comments? I've been taking pictures.
Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is how it's looking like. It's really good.
So someone's asking, I saw you use beef for the one that you're cooking. Did
Yes.
you use goat in the other one that's already done, or just beef?
No, it's all beef. It's all beef, but traditionally it is used with goat. You know, you guys can use with goat. That's a traditional way to do it. But you know, if you want to just go traditional, you can go just goat. But you know, if you want to just do beef, you guys can as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add the onion and cilantro now. Just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put it here on my plate. So that's one. Now I'm gonna make the just the regular one with no cheese. Get that nice crispy. So if anybody just joining right now, thank you guys for joining us. I'm using Budweiser Zero to make your birria recipe even better. You get that nice and crispy. Any other questions?
No, it's just a lot of funny questions. Someone's asking, what is the meat? I missed the beginning.
So the meat I used is 5 pounds, about 3.5 of chuck roast, and I like to cube it up. This way it cooks faster. And about 1.5 pounds of beef short ribs, and they are bone-in short ribs.
You have a lot of hungry viewers.
Come on over. I'll feed all of you. There's plenty to go around. Okay, let that go like that. Now we're gonna be adding the birria to this. So for a quick recap, I used about 3 cans of Bud Zero and 4 cups of beef broth. But like I said, I'm gonna put up a video soon with all the ingredients. Okay. So this one is a traditional. So that one's a queso birria taco. This is just a regular one. Okay, now we're gonna let the tortilla crisp up, just like we did on the other one. Scoop. All right. Yeah, so I started cooking, I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago, but social media really about in the last 2 years.
Do you have the recipe on your Instagram? A viewer is asking.
Yes, as soon as the live is over, I want to say maybe within at least an hour to 2 hours, I'm going to go ahead and post up the video with description, recipe, everything's going to be on there. And I'm going to flip this. Let piece try to get away. There we go.
What's your favorite thing to make?
My favorite thing to make, I would say, is chicken wings. I love chicken wings. Fried, smoked, grilled, whichever method. I love to do chicken wings and experiment with different flavors on them.
Someone's asking, have you ever done beef tongue?
Yes, recently we did. We made tacos with it. It was actually really good too. But I will do a recipe, a full video myself. And I think I'm going to be adding some Bud Zero. That's going to really bring it up. It's going to be great. You have to braise it as well. Remove the outer membrane and let it just shred it with your hands when it's done. So yeah, it's going to be a new recipe as well with some beef tongue. So once you're done, here, who wants one? So there. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. And then I'm going to be pouring in some of that delicious broth here, and we're gonna go ahead and dip it. Another thing I did forget to add, some of this. You guys see that? See how tender the meat is? Really good. Okay. Now, all right. Be right back really quick. I gotta add some broth in here. All right, guys, I'm back.
So, are you thinking of coming out with your own rubs and gear?
Yes, soon. Releasing some seasonings very soon, and then my own gear. Yeah, still in the works. But now I got the broth here, and it's so thick, real rich. I'm gonna go ahead and add onion, cilantro there. Then we're gonna squeeze a lime. Some of those seeds.
Another question. Have you made tripa tacos?
Yes, I have, and tripa tacos are really good. That's pretty much cow intestines. Okay, gonna move this out of the way now. So these are the tacos here. This is the one with the cheese. This is without the cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and try this one first. Let's see. What you guys do typically, you guys dip it, just like so.
You have a lot of orders in your view.
All right, my mouth's watering. All right, I'm gonna up it now. All right, guys, let me go ahead and give this a try.
Yum.
That is so good. Tortillas crispy. Man, this is something you guys need to experience with the Bud Zero, because honestly, the flavor is just way better. Now this is the regular one. You want to dip it. Either way, that's really good with cheese or without cheese.
We have a good question. Someone's asking, how long does all this take in total, beginning to end?
So the whole process of cooking it, so the chili's here, you have to take out all the seeds. You don't want to leave the seeds in. And the easiest way, I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. So get some kitchen scissors. You want to just cut the tail, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut the chili. See, it's so much easier like this. I try to do it with my fingers only, and no, it's not gonna work. So you just end up tearing the whole chili up. See, so just like that, you go ahead and remove all the seeds. You don't want the seeds, because if you leave them in, it's gonna become real bitter. So you don't want that on your birria. So just like that, clean them. And same goes for the ancho. This one's a little harder. So the guajillo is very sweet. This one is very smoky. So, you know, I try to keep the recipe very simple so anybody can follow. So it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 or 8 ingredients. But the one you can't forget is that Bud Zero.
So you have a viewer talking
like
about, they're asking the question about like, to describe all the flavors and the texture of the birria.
Sorry, you guys went for a crazy ride.
Timber.
Whoops, sorry about that, guys.
Guys went flying.
Yep. So the flavor here, it's very smoky, really sweet. And the beer really gives it a nice sour taste, but not like bad in a bad way. It blends really well, complements all the other flavors. And the meat is just shreds. It's just like eating butter. Sorry, you guys went for a ride there. You guys all right? All right.
We're talking about the uniqueness of you could taste like the cinnamon.
Yeah, no, the cinnamon definitely. Yeah, you could taste the cinnamon. And the cinnamon, you don't want too much because you will overpower, you know, your broth. Bay leaves, you could use anywhere from 8 to 10 bay leaves. And the beef bouillon, and I got the coarse salt. You want to use coarse salt. If you use fine salt, then what's gonna happen is you're gonna oversalt it, and you don't want that.
Yeah, that's what makes the flavor very unique. It's the cinnamon and the bay leaf and your chiles.
This makes it real good. Alrighty, any other questions? I'm definitely going to be putting up the link on my link in my bio. That way you guys can find Bud Zero right around you. Thank you guys so much for joining this really good experience, and thank you so much to Budweiser Zero for sponsoring it. Have a great day, guys, and take care. And I'm hoping that you guys try this recipe. If you guys can go ahead and tag me, if you do, on your stories, tag me in Budweiser Zero, and this way you guys can I know that you guys give it a go. So thank you, and have a great rest of your day.